What is up, friends? I hope you all had a great week. I'm here to bring you the highlights of this past week's gaming news. Let's jump into it. Not everything will be a highlight. I got a couple things I just wanted to share. They're highlight-ish, I guess, you know, because they're a little weird. But first up, let's get into this. Dragon's Dogma Online will be cross-platform multiplayer for PS3, PS4, and PC. That's really cool. It's really rare to see a cross-platform multiplayer game. Hopefully we'll see more and more of that. But pretty cool. I mean, it kind of makes sense though too. It is PS3. It's a PlayStation game, so PS3 and PS4 will be able to play it. But it's also cool that you get to do it with PC. They did the same thing with Final Fantasy 11 as well. So yeah, Dragon's Dogma Online, and that will be free to play as well. And you'll be able to play with everybody that's just gonna be playing that game. You'll play with everybody. No limitations there, you know. So it's pretty cool. Next bit of news that I found out about, this is just a new warning. It's an update warning. It's things that you should always be cautious of. Steam links are, there's a lot of store pages, Steam store pages, that are getting malware, and they look exactly like the store page, and these links are going around, and you'll think it's the store page for the game. So just be careful which links you're clicking on. This is always something to be aware of, right? You know, this is why a lot of times I'll tell people in Twitch or whatever, I'm like, this is why I don't allow links, alright? Because even if the person that posts it doesn't know, they might be posting a link with malware. They might not know. They may not realize that there's a link with malware. You know, it can happen with YouTube links, guys. You know, that's why I don't click on every link that people send me. They're like, oh, go watch this, go do this, go click on this. And I'm like, no, sorry. I don't know what you're sending me. You don't even get, like, and they just send me links too. Don't you get links? People send you links all the time. They're just, oh, just click this. Like, why? Why should I click this? What is it? What makes it interesting? What makes you think I want to click your link? Because, I mean, and another thing is, you know, how many times you click on a link and it's just something dumb. Not to offend anybody, but that happens all the time. So just be careful, guys. More and more pages for Steam store pages are coming up as malware. Now, if you're in this actual Steam client, you're not going to get that page. You're going to, well, we hope, right? I mean, you shouldn't get a malware page if you're in the actual Steam game client, the Steam client, and you go to a store page, you shouldn't get malware. But if you're clicking on links outside, you know, in Chrome or Firefox and all that kind of stuff, you should be aware that, you know, you may be, it's possible to be clicking on malware links and stuff like that. It's just a growing thing, and Steam games are getting more false links. Next bit of news, Elder Scrolls Online. Now this is just something I wanted to share, just in case you guys haven't caught it, you haven't checked your emails or whatever. There will be a free weekend, but it's only for the people that were in the beta. Those people that have not purchased the game since the beta can get into a free weekend of Elder Scrolls Online. April 16th through the 20th, I think. And the thing about it is, I can check. I don't think I have my email open. The news for it, right? They send you an email and it says one thing and then it lists another. So it was like April 16th, but April 17th at the same time. So it begins either the 16th or the 17th, and I believe it ends on the 20th. So it's like a 4-day weekend kind of thing. It starts on a Thursday, I think, and then ends on Monday or some crap like that. So Elder Scrolls Online, check your emails. You'll have an invite. The file size is 80 gigabytes. That's a pretty big file, but it is an MMO, so you know it goes with the area. Next bit of news. This one's a pretty big deal to me. I thought this was interesting, really cool. icEnhancer modder. This guy's name, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. It's Hasem or Hasam, Kelly Hasem. Now, those of you that have played Grand Theft Auto 4, you probably used icEnhancer mods. icEnhancer is like a mod that allows people to make a bunch of different graphical settings and just make the game look absolutely gorgeous, like just stunning gorgeous. Kind of looking like GTA 5 at this point in time. I have an image in the background popping up with the GTA 4 screenshot, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. And as I was looking for screenshots to get it in the background for GTA 4, and I haven't played GTA 4 in a while, never beat it. It's just a boring game to me. Like, not that it, you know, there's cool stuff in it and whatever, but I'm not interested in being a bad guy. I don't want to be a criminal. I don't care about going around beating people up and killing people just because I'm a badass criminal guy, you know? Like, I'd rather be a hero killing bad guys, criminals, you know, whatever, man. Vigilante style. But no, GTA 4 is, you know, it's fine and whatever, it's cool. Especially with these mods. Like, when I look at these screenshots, it just reminds me of that was the main reason. Like, here's a screenshot here. That was the main reason I ever even wanted to return to the game and try it and keep playing it. When I got my new PC, got a beefed up PC, and I was like, now I can do that, and I did. And I played it for a while. I mean, I've got like 40 hours on the game, you know, like, so it's not that I didn't play it. Like I have played a ton of it. But when I was looking through the screenshots, I was like, man, I need to play this again, man. Damn, holy crap. And I especially love the Watch Dogs mod that makes the city hackable. You know, makes Liberty City hackable, just like in Watch Dogs. You can hack the street lights and hack the cars and unlock them and just jump in and stuff like that. It's really cool. So anyways, so icEnhancer modder, right? Haysam, I'm sorry for getting his name wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. It sucks. But he originally, I think back in January, I just found this article today too. He had said that they were planning to support and make mods for GTA 5. But now he actually just posted this, I think it was yesterday or the day before, it was a couple days ago. He just posted on his Facebook page that he's actually probably not going to mod GTA 5. And well, if he does, it'll be further in the future. It's not going to be right when the game launches for PC. He's not planning to do an icEnhancer-ish kind of a thing for GTA 5 right away. He says that he's happy with the way GTA 5 is. Like he basically said him and his buddy, they were talking about it, and they were like, it's kind of not worth getting into. You know, the game is already great looking. There's just very minor improvements that they can do, so they're not really planning to jump into modding it. So I thought that was really interesting. So yeah, so originally they were planning on it when they were, you know, they knew GTA 5 was coming to PC, and they were like, yeah, they're all into it. They're like gonna mod it and stuff, and now they're like, no, game's pretty good. That's what his recent post was, so I thought that was interesting. That's kind of cool. Just that as actually kind of a really good praise to GTA 5 itself for PC, is that this guy doesn't even think it's worth modding, you know what I mean? But again, that said, it's not going to stop him from doing anything ever in the future. He's just not going to do it right away for launch. There might be a couple minor updates, and that's just this guy. There are other modders out there, great modders out there that probably will come up with something, and they might inspire him and his buddy Boris to do something sooner. But for now, they think that the game is fine and will be great. Next bit of news, I'm gonna skip to this Amazon purchase. There's one bit of news that's really big. It's another one that is very interesting to me. So I'm gonna skip to this other thing real quick. I got a picture of Crisis here. It's just for Amazon purchasing CryEngine 3. Now the news is that's it. Amazon is purchasing CryEngine, which is like, what's gonna happen here? It's interesting. Amazon is going into a lot of crazy stuff. Amazon, like, I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking about how Netflix is getting bigger and bigger, and they're probably gonna get broader. But Amazon is just demolishing everything right now. They're doing everything. You know, it's a market. It's a video streamer, and next video game streamer. You know, probably. We'll see what happens there. But that's it right now. All we know is that Amazon was in the process of purchasing the CryEngine 3. Final bit of news. Splatoon on the Wii U will not have voice chat due to online negativity. There was a lot of comments and stuff talking about this in response, saying it was a dumb idea and whatever and all this stuff. I think it's an excellent idea, mostly because it's a Wii U game. It's Wii. It's gonna be kids. It's gonna be these young people playing, and obviously, I mean, there's young people playing Battlefield and Call of Duty and stuff. But the Wii it's built for family. It's built for kids. Unlike Call of Duty and Battlefield, where it's not built for the young audience. It's just the young audience is playing them. You know what I mean? So I think it's actually a really good idea, especially, like, I mean, I think about all, like, I rage, man. I rage in Call of Duty, and I'm all cussing at people, and I'm not, like, specifically naming people and cussing them out. I'm just kind of frustrated in general, and I'm just like, son of a, you know, whatever, and all this crap, and I get all mad. And the thing that I was thinking about this, I was thinking this was kind of funny to me. I was like, you know, if I knew that I was cussing out some 5-year-old, I wouldn't do it. You know what? I wouldn't do it if they were on the mic. I would say, oh, it's so cute, and then I'd just have fun. You know, I could have more fun if people were interactive more, but it's easier to rage because nobody, like, if you do call stuff out and you do need help and you're expecting your team to do stuff with you and go for objectives and stuff like that, and they're not, it's easy to just get mad and just cuss randomly and rage and whatever. But if I knew I was playing with young people, you know, I would actually be more inclined to, like, try and help them learn to play better and show them the way, man. Like, this is, you know, this is how you play this game mode. This is how you know, this stuff like that. You know, it's pretty much just specific to game modes. You know, capture the flag, what you want to do. Not, you know, obviously you're gonna point your gun and shoot people. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not saying like I expect. I'm just saying if I came across people that I knew were younger, it's so hard to think like that. You know, I often forget that I'm playing with just a really young audience. Because this gamers, it's half and half, but the majority of a lot of gamers are teenagers and stuff, and I'm just a big teenager, I guess. It's crazy. It really sucks. It's weird, but I'm gonna die a gamer, I'll tell you what. But yeah, so I think this was really cool. I thought it just made perfect sense. And I was just like, you know, this is supposed to be a fun game. Splatoon. It looks like fun. It looks neat. It is competitive-ish, right? You know, it is, but it's not Call of Duty competitive. I suppose it could be, but it's on the Nintendo. It's built for family and kids, and that's the way it is, you know. So, and I was just thinking about it, I'm like, man, if I knew that I was cussing and raging at young kids, I'd be so mad at myself, you know. And I think I'm just like, crap, I really need to keep that in my mind more when I play. Just like, damn it, you know. But that's kind of part of, you know, sometimes when we play video games, like, I mean, you know, we take our rage out on it, you know. I'm not going around out in real life, like, cussing at people for their shopping habits and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, so some of the comments were talking about, well, and I thought about this too, you know, you could make a party chat. That way you just chat with your friends. That was not a bad, you know, comment or whatever. But at the same time, this is something that I found, is a lot of party chats aren't just close friends, you know. People just invite people to their party in order to chat. That doesn't mean they're nice to each other. You know what I mean? I've been in a couple party chats where people are just arguing and just douches, and it's because they didn't know each other. They just kind of joined a party chat because they wanted to talk to each other, but it turns out they didn't get along, you know, and it was just terrible. It was terrible, and that doesn't happen. I haven't seen that happen often, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. You're gonna get these kids into this group of older teenagers or adults or whatever, and they're gonna be talking to each other and not realize that they're also affecting the kid, you know. And it's just, man, it makes me, like, I really need to keep that in mind whenever I play Call of Duty and stuff, man. I forget, because I'm just playing to play. I'm not thinking about, like, who's on the other end, you know what I mean? And who does, you know what I mean? But it would be a good idea to do that, because kids are awesome, man. Like, you know, kids are really freaking cool. They can be annoying, but so can adults, man. We can all be annoying idiots, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so let me see. One of my notes here, I'm talking about, like, I think I've gone over all my notes for Splatoon here. The last one is, like, I even turn off my mic to rage, you know, like, I don't have my mic on in game. I turn it off so people don't hear me cussing and screaming and stuff. Unfortunately, I do not do the same thing for my Twitch when I'm streaming, so anybody that comes to my channel, you know, gets that. It's pretty crappy, and I do take out my frustration sometimes on my viewers, my favorite people, my people that are in my channel. And just sometimes I do take out my frustration. I'm like, idiot, and I just punch myself in the face when I'm not on camera, you know. I'm just, you know, I'm a freaking moron. No, I do that for other extreme moments of frustration in real life and stuff. Oh wait, I didn't just say that. Anyways, so Splatoon, no voice chat. I think it makes sense. I mean, it does suck, but it makes perfect sense. Obviously, it will make competition, any kind of competitive players, but at the same time, it's hard to imagine real competitive players in that game, you know, and not that they won't, you know, I think it'll just be more for fun. Like, people will just have fun with it, and that's cool. As soon as I read that, I was thinking Nintendo, Splatoon, Call of Duty, kid game, yeah, great idea, man. And then other people were like, no, give us the option, and it makes sense. People want the option, yes, it makes sense. But I do think it's probably just overall better not to have the voice chat at all. Although that is another thing people were talking about, like Nintendo, this is Nintendo, and it is a thing. Nintendo does have major issues apparently being with the times and giving features that should be there no matter what, you know, like Mario Party 10, for example, has no online game. Like, you can't go online for a party game. Wow. Anyways, so that was all the news highlights that I got for this past week. It wasn't a lot. It's just a few things. I'll recap them in just a sec. Yeah, it's been kind of slow, and I'm fine with that. I try to pick out the highlights for me. What you know, what I think is the best gaming news, because there's a lot of gaming news that happens, but to me a lot of it's like, okay, you know, release date, you know, 2 years away, oh yeah, like anyway, so let's recap this sucker. Dragon's Dogma Online, cross-platform for PS3, PS4, and PC, really cool. Careful with the links you guys are clicking on, especially Steam right now. Steam continuously getting more fake store pages that are malware. So it's basically, it takes you to the store page, it looks exactly like the store page, but it's not the right link, you know, it's a fake link. Elder Scrolls Online, free weekend for those of the people that had been in the beta on starting April 16th or the 17th. It's going to be a 4-day weekend. The icEnhancer modder does not plan to do GTAIV right away. If he does it ever, him and his buddy, who is a partner in crime that did a lot of the GTA 4 mods, decided that it just might not be worth it, because GTA 5 is already looking great on the PC. And Splatoon, no voice chat. Oh, and then the other one, Amazon purchasing CryEngine 3. So that's the recap for the highlights for me that I thought was interesting this past week. Let me know what you guys think. What's up? And thanks for watching. Oh, and I wanted to mention this. I forgot to mention it last freaking week. I wanted to mention this. Check out my first look and impressions at Skyforge. Now, it is a Twitch stream that I uploaded to YouTube. But the Skyforge, it's in closed beta right now, and it's an MMORPG. It's an action MMORPG, and it was really cool. Like, I mean, I don't expect to get hardcore into it or anything, but I usually try to get most of my beta time in, to get as much as I can to play a beta before it actually launches. That way I know if it's something I'm interested in, and if it's something I'll recommend. I already know Skyforge is something that you should check out. I'll link it below in the description below if you want to check out the video. Skyforge, first impressions, check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have another great week. Bye-bye.